Move up, riders. Everyone else just be ready, please.
Clairvoyance runs the favourite with the red light. Placing Queen Brown last to step out of the gates. Gemma's Son was the first to go. Clairvoyance jumped quickly, pushing up underneath of those Charlton Eddie, but Gemma's Son will lead them. Gemma's Son just in front of Clairvoyance, who's going to sit outside of him. Dropping back on the inside next of all is Newhead, who's got through from Charlton Eddie. They were followed over on the outside by Dark Assault, nearly a length and a half behind them. Rain of Fire, Kerman Rock, Queen Brown, and the tail ender is American Choice. They put the 500 behind them. Gemma's Son shows the way. The big shadow of Clairvoyance looming down his neck, coming into the home corner. Gee, the sparks are about to fly. Newhead's a length and a half away, followed by Charlton Eddie. Dark Assault's on the outside. Clairvoyance cruises up to Gemma's Son at the 200. Clairvoyance put paid to Gemma's Son in the twinkling of an eye. Then 2 lengths behind them came Queen Brown, who's running on, but Clairvoyance pricks her ears up. It's 4 for 4. Gee, she's an excitement machine, Clairvoyance. Clairvoyance has won it easily. Beat Queen Brown, Gemma's Son. Well, he got worried out of it on the home corner. Behind those next home was Charlton Eddie, Newhead, followed by Rain of Fire, American Choice, Dark Assault, and Kerman Rock trailed them home. Breathtaking win by Clairvoyance. Number 6. X Factor Plus. An X Factor plus more for Clairvoyance. 4 for 4. And she put away a good one in Gemma's Son, with Queen Brown getting home to nudge him out of second on the line. They jumped on pretty much equal terms, these two fancies, but Clairvoyance was able to just right up there, sitting at the quarters of Gemma's Son, who had nothing else to offer. When Chris Parnham gave her a little dig, this big leggy filly put pay to him in a couple of steps. Queen Brown from the back has got through inside of some traffic to grab second place from the tiring Gemma's Son. But she is the talk of the town, this filly. Clairvoyance for Darren McAuliffe and Chris Parnham, and 4 wins today for Chris Parnham, who's dominating the Jockeys Premiership. Number 7, Queen Brown, Brad Parnham second. For the second time he chases the little bro home. And Gemma's Son, Paul Harvey third. Fourth, number 2, Charlton Eddie, 6, 7, 1 and 2. They've run home in 33.52 that last 600. The time is 57.5. 57.50, and she did what she had to do. No more, no less. 2 lengths ahead with the margins. And she put away some nice 3-year-olds there. Clairvoyance for impressive racing. Madame's Flett, Harms, Murray, Pratt, Abel, Artemis, Perkins and Carroll, Reed, Wood, Evans, Townsend, Watson. They'd be so excited, these owners of Clairvoyance, who is mapping her own destiny right at the moment. Second home is Queen Brown first up, a patronised filly out of Red Belly Black, trained by Danny Morton and ridden by Brad Parnham, and third placing to Gemma's Son by Snippet Son from Princess Gemma, Dave Harrison, Paul Harvey. Race 8, the Crown Towers handicap, again at the 1,000. Elite Street comes out with 18 Read the Right Act, 19 Sterling Estate. It's all about this lovely filly. She is the Katarina Witt of the equine world at the moment, that is for sure. She's big and she's elegant and she's graceful, and her trainer's Darren McAuliffe, and he is with another who's elegant as well, Brittany Taylor.
Thanks very much, Darren. Wow, what a win. The first thing Darren McAuliffe said coming down to the yard was, I told you, you had supreme confidence in her today, didn't you?
Yeah, well, the ratings from Winder suggested that she's obviously above average, and she's come back in great order, so world's her oyster.
Talk us through the run as you saw it. There was a lot of talk regarding the map early and the danger as if she was to be caught 3 deep, would she be able to cross? What were the pre-race tactics, and did it eventuate just as you thought it would?
Yeah, we were even happy to take a sit. And as I said on radio the other day, she'll just get to her cruising speed. She'll do her thing. We'll be comfortable. We won't ride her out of her comfort zone, and the rest will take care of itself. So it is what it is.
Speaking of taking care of itself, the way that she moved up to Gemma's Son with just such effortless ease, did it surprise you, or is that just the filly you know she is?
It would be arrogant for me to say that I wasn't surprised. You know, like, Gemma's Son's a bloody good horse, you know, full respect. He's only have his colours lowered once before today. So full respect to him. But Look, she's a rare beast.
Before this race, she was a $5 chance in the Winterbottom. Is that the way she goes?
Not sure.
What's the gut feel? The nominations obviously close tomorrow. She'll obviously be amongst the nominations. What's going through your mind in regards to the race?
Well, there's a notepad on my desk, and she'll be nominated for the Winterbottom, the fruit and veg, the guineas. That's about it.
There's a big group of owners here. I watched the race next to Amy Evans, and to watch the tear roll down her cheek as she crossed the line, how special is it to be able to provide such a big group of owners so much happiness?
Yeah, I mean, Amy's just a special girl, full stop. But yeah, just a great bunch of people. We've got great owners in the stable, and it's just, you know, I don't have big, solely owners, you know, that own, you know, 4 or 5 in my stable. This is what I do, and it gives me great enjoyment.
How have you been throughout the week? Have you been nervous? Is it a sense of sleepless nights and wrapping her up in cotton wool at all?
No, not really. No, it's been pretty cool all week, so been like Samuel L. Jackson.
Well, you go and enjoy a nice, well-deserved beer. Well done, D-Mac.
Thanks, Britt.
Darren McAuliffe after the victory of Clairvoyance, and so good to see owner lead-ins back. Obviously, owners haven't been able to be in the mounting yard because of the COVID restrictions for so long, but they're back today, and these big group of owners have a lot to be excited about. This Nostradamus filly has done it effortlessly. Scott, Chris Parnham on fire today, and that was a lovely performance.
It certainly was, Brittany. There we get Clairvoyance still undefeated. We'll get Chrissy Parnham with a Crown Perth hat on. Crown Towers hat goes on. Chris, well, that was exceptional to our eye. How did it feel for you?
Yeah, not too bad. She's come back just as good as she left, so no, I'm really happy with the way she's come back.
At what point in the race were you thinking to yourself, I'm going to be awfully hard to beat?
Yeah, look, she always travelled good, and just didn't want Gemma's son to get too far away from me, but didn't want us to break away from the field too much as well. But yeah, she's just a quality animal, so it's a pleasure to ride her.
She's only had 4 starts. She's never gone past 1,200. Darren's talking about nominating her for all the feature races, including a Kingston Town at the end of the prep. What sort of trip under your legs? Oh, I know. Does she feel like she's gotten her legs?
Well, she's dynamite at 1,000 and 1,200, but I couldn't see why she couldn't stretch out to a mile. She's I think she will relax as she sort of gets on and gains more experience, and she just doesn't seem to stop. She doesn't get tired at the end of the races. She just wants to keep going. So she might be an all-rounder.
She's got us all excited. How high up the list is she in the order of horses in terms of quality that you've ever ridden?
Well, she could be the best, but you know it's probably it's too early to say that. But potentially she could be. But at the moment, she's just a nice progressive horse on the way up, and glad to ride her.
4 winners so far for you. Real Grace in the next. Can you make it a handful?
Yeah. If I had drawn a gate, I would have been really confident, but just makes it very tough from that barrier. So she'll have to be really good, and I'll have to give her a good ride for her to win. Congratulations,
Chris, and good luck in the future with Clairvoyance.
Thank you.
Clairvoyance takes out the Crown Perth 3-year-old classic as correct weight is declared. She makes it 4 from 4 undefeated. She is the star of WA racing, and we cannot wait to see what is in store for her this preparation.